They tried to rewrite your reality and ended up forgetting their own. Chosen One. This is the case that made the analysts shake their heads and mutter under their breath. The supervisor who thought they could gaslight you wasn't ready for the quiet storm you carried. They tried to rewrite your reality and ended up forgetting their own. Chosen One. This is the case that made the analysts shake their heads and mutter under their breath. The supervisor who thought they could gaslight you wasn't ready for the quiet storm you carried. This one goes for the throat. New heading, new tone. Villain to hero locked in. Simple words, brutal paragraphs. No bullets, no subheadings. Aligned to the CIA, wants to recruit you. Your psychological warfare is that clean.
The king is not a figure outside of you. It is the part of you that remembers it was never bound, the part that speaks and expects reality to respond. The king has returned not in robes and crowns, but in vibration and presence. You are not here to dominate. You are here to harmonize, to restore the balance between energy and expression, between soul and system, and the digital realm has become your canvas. The story was never about escape. It was about return. Not to a place, but to a state. A remembrance buried deep inside the human soul. A whisper that never stopped calling, even when the noise of the world tried to drown it out.
They made bets, they built empires, they established hierarchies based on the certainty that your power would never come online. They are now watching their entire reality crumble because its foundation was a lie about you. The people who dismissed you are feeling an unexplainable sense of dread. The institutions that rejected you are experiencing sudden and chaotic collapses. The energetic vampires who fed on your suppressed light are now starving. They are scrambling like rats on a sinking ship, trying to understand what has changed, pointing fingers and shouting blame. They are looking at you, and for the first time, they are not seeing the orphan they thought they knew. They are seeing a glimmer of the crown, a flash of the scepter, the undeniable aura of royalty. And it terrifies them. Because your awakening means their reign is over. The sealed records were not just your prison, they were their life support. And the plug has just been pulled. This is the beginning of their reckoning and the start of your reign. You were proving, again and again, that you would rather be an outcast than a traitor to your own soul.
Welcome, the anointed ones. When powerful people start whispering your name in rooms you've never entered, just know the story has already shifted. That's exactly what's happening right now. A circle of billionaires, people who usually treat human beings like line items, have paused their conversations, lowered their voices, and said your name.
They are turning on each other now because the only thing that held them together was the mission to destroy you. And since that mission failed, the alliance is dissolving. You survived the mob. You survived the swarm. And in doing so, you proved that one single unit of truth is more powerful than a million units of noise.
And then there's the other world you go through in quiet. The one beneath it all. The one that most people either pretend doesn't exist or ignore. You actually live there. You see what others fail to see. You pick up on details that others miss, such the reluctance in a voice, the shift in tone, or the weight behind a stare. Being perceptive is only one aspect of it.
Chosen ones, they never thought an earth angel could be more terrifying than a devil. You showed him. Welcome, Chosen One. Today's message is not for everyone. It's for those who have been through the darkest nights, faced the harshest doubts, and emerged with a purpose that can't be broken. They never thought an earth angel could be as powerful, as unyielding, as terrifying as the forces they feared most. But you showed them. You proved that purity and purpose are forces to be reckoned with.
They're looking at the inputs and the outputs, and the math doesn't add up for them. They input chaos. You output order. They input poison. You output medicine. They input stones. You output monuments.
It's that you transformed while surviving. You didn't crawl out of your hardships. You walked out of them with a different level of self-awareness and strength. That alone forces admiration, even from people who once doubted you.
You took the worst they had to offer and used it to finance your own spiritual empire. This is why they are losing their minds watching you. They are looking at the inputs and the outputs, and the math doesn't add up for them. They input chaos. You output order. They input poison. You output medicine. They input stones. You output monuments. They are realizing that they cannot hurt you because you have lost the ability to be offended by people you do not respect. The need for approval was the only handle they had on you.